Hey everybody, it's Dave. Just thought I'd do a little talk here today about cable TV and the future of it and what the hell's going on. When I was paying for my own Comcast subscription a couple years ago, all of a sudden my bill jumped from like $120 to $175 a month for basically basic cable and internet. And that's pretty much what I was getting. No pay channels, no nothing. I was almost paying $200 a month. And I called them up and they said, well, you were on a special deal and the deal expired and we won't renew it. So that's that. That's pretty much what they said. And I just told the lady, I said, then cancel my service. I mean, the TV service, okay? I needed the internet. And she didn't even argue with me. She didn't give me a pitch of how to maybe cut my bill back or save some money. She just said, basically, hey, goodbye. So I took my cable box back, which they even charged me for that, to get in my car and take the cable box to the stupid office a couple miles away. They charged me in like an office fee for that. Even though I used my gas, I brought it myself. I stood in line. I went to the lady at the counter and I said, here's my box. They charged me $2 for that. I was like, what an obscene company. So anyway, that was 2014. I got rid of cable, and I have an antenna at my old place. I was living in Reston, Virginia, just west of Washington D.C., and I got 40-some channels on the antenna, and I just did the internet. I got Netflix. I've tried Sling TV. I didn't like it, and I just basically watch YouTube and Netflix and other stuff on the internet, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I was paying about $80 or $90 for internet and another $10 or $15 for Netflix or something, and that was it. That was all I was spending, which was still more than, that's still like $100. But hey, so that was cool. But I did not watch. I just got tired of cable TV. Now I sold my condo. I'm kind of couch surfing this past summer and into the fall. So I've been staying with people that have cable TV, mainly Verizon Fios, okay? A couple people have just the basic service. A couple people have HBO and Showtime tacked onto that. And I have to say, if I haven't been watching cable TV for a while, there's a little bit of catch-up to do. There's a couple episodes of Veep I hadn't seen. There's, a couple shows that I thought were kind of interesting, and I pulled them up on demand and watched them. That was a week or two or three worth of watching. Now I've gotten caught up on all my favorite shows. To be honest with you, I mean, it's just a giant wasteland. I mean, first off, I'd say about 75% of the channels on Verizon Fios, and there's probably 300-ish channels, they're just trash. They're shopping channels. They're something that I have no interest in. They're women's movies. They're, rap videos, whatever. It's just something that I have no interest in. So that's about 75% of them. And then the other 25%, most of them are just kind of trashy channels like TBS that just show reruns of some shows I used to like. And then there's a couple that theoretically I would like Science Channel, which sometimes does have something cool on it. But all these channels are just completely loaded with commercials. It's almost like there's more commercial content on them than there is actual program content. You can't watch a science documentary on the Science Channel for more than 3 minutes without a whole big load of ads shoved in your face. More ads and more ads and more ads and more ads. I'll tell you something, I'm not spending any money for Verizon Fios because I'm just watching it at other people's houses. But I would not, believe me. Even network television is just utter garbage these days, just pure utter garbage. The news is garbage. It's just garbage. Even the cable networks, they take one little 5-minute burst of news and then they just churn about it for hours and hours and hours, saying nothing new. It is truly an empowering thing to do, is to get rid of your cable TV. Just say F it all, and then go and look around on the internet for stuff that you really want, okay? Subscribe to certain particular channels like HBO if it really floats your boat, or some sports package if you can get it. Now, I realize there are certain situations where you're going to need cable. If you're a sportsaholic, there's really no way around that. If you really want to watch every baseball game in your favorite city, if you want to watch NFL football from everywhere, you pretty much kind of need to have some sort of cable package. And those cable channels are pretty expensive. I think it's like ESPN ESPN charges the cable companies like $7 just for their family of channels. $7 alone of your cable bill just goes for ESPN. You know, and it's, you know, I don't know, man. But it's interesting how I'm pretty much solidified. You know, if I'm, you know, I'll be honest with you, if I'm honest with you, I have less like for cable now that I've been watching it again for the last couple months. It's really horrible. And, you know, I don't know. There are some people that just love it. But for me, cutting the cord was one of the best things I ever did. And no regrets still. And if I had my own place, I would not get cable TV. No way. All right. Flag over.